Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. Last week I got a surprise package through the post from Mark Kerr of Love Darts channel. Now if you remember, he had a set of darts not too long ago, the Love Darts Gen 1. It was a really good dart as well, and he's come out with the Love Darts Gen 2. Now him and Zach Thornton from Thornton Custom Darts Designs have made a really nice dart here, and I'm not sure how many sets he's got. I think he said he had over 50 or so. He did plan on a set price, but because everything's risen, the price has gone a little bit higher. So these retail for £64.99 from Mark's site. So I'll put the link up in the description. But it is a really nice dart. A lot of machining going on it. So let's check them out. So they're only available in the one weight and only in steel tip, and that's 22.5 gram, and the 95% tungsten, and as I said, the retail for £64.99. So Mark has just sent the darts as barrels only, but he's put them into a bar wallet and also a point protector. So the dart's fitted with a black coated point, and I guess you could say it's a straight barrel dart, although it's not strictly straight, because it's, if you look closely on the front half, you've got a very gentle scallop, and on the rear it's an even more subtle scallop. But then you've got this kind of like flared section, maybe slightly past the middle, but as you can see, there's a lot of machining in the barrel. I think Zach and Mark have certainly excelled themselves with this design. Certainly a lot going on, and I think it looks great actually. And the black PVD coating is contrasting very nicely with the exposed silvery tungsten, and then it's finished off with the silvery Love Darts logo. But yeah, quite a lot going on there. Maybe a little bit too much for some people, but I guess it just depends on what you like. Now, if you're a front gripper, that section there sits into the fingers very nicely, and fair bit of grip there as well. But I think there's something, no matter where you're gripping the dart, around there you've got a kind of a flared section, so nice reference point, and a very subtle scallop on the rear for rear grippers as well. So yeah, really interesting dart. So you've got this slightly tapered bull-nosed front, and as you can see, quite a lot of milling on that. Got them kind of dots, and then a groove, and bigger dots with notches in, so quite a lot going on there at the very front. And then you get into this gentle scallop section, which is made of these wide banded rings with, as you can see, the cross cuts. So you've got a kind of like a checkered or brick style pattern, but that's also got a micro grip on the top, so a lot of machining going on and really nicely done, and contrasts well with the black PVD coating. So as you go past the scallop, you've got this kind of a tapered section again with these dots and notch or cross cuts, and beyond that you've got a similar section to the front, but it's a more narrow, gentle scallop. But still same wide bands with the micro grip on, and then at the very end you've got a tapered section with the Love Darts logo in a silver colour, again contrasting nicely with the black. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Love Darts Gen 2. The dart's fit with a black coated 26mm point. Then you've got this tapered bull nose section with the milled cuts. That's 7.8mm. Then you've got the gentle scallop with the kind of a brick or grenade grip with micro grooves on. That's 16.5mm. And then you've got a tapered section again with notches and dots, that's 6mm, a very subtle scallop on the end, the same grenade grip, that's 13.2mm, a smooth tapered section on the end of 5mm, length is 48.5mm, widest part is 7mm. 22.59 grams, 22.49 grams, and 22.66 grams. This is the balance with nothing attached, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Maybe looks more grippy than it is, but I'd probably say 6.5 at most. Seems to be quite smooth through the air, but I was holding that one on the nose of the dart, so I was kind of just getting a little bit of the scallop, but it feels a little bit thicker there than when you're fully in the scallop. But for the next two, I'll go fully in the scallop. So like I say, it's slightly thinner there, but your fingers do sit comfortably into it. And although the grip does look as if it's super aggressive with that kind of grenade micro grip, it doesn't like stick to the fingers or anything, and it's probably not quite as grippy as it looks. But yeah, feels nice in there. My only reservation, like I always say with the scallop, because I don't have a very good release, it's mainly down to the injuries that I've had. When I'm in a scallop, I tend to have to concentrate a little bit more to make sure I get a cleaner release, and I don't always do it. But then again, I don't always get a clean release with a normal dart. Yeah, it's a nice feeling dart. So if you're into your scallops, it's a very nice section there. And I think the nice thing with this dart, it looks as if it's got something for every grip, so we'll see what it's like from the middle. Treble 1 champion. Well, the last one went nice and smooth. First two a little bit fishtaily, but I'm holding it around that kind of tapered, kind of like a tapered saddle on the dart. I think it's maybe slightly behind the middle, but just in front of it, it kind of feels a little bit strange because you've got the dip from the scallop and also the kind of like high part of the taper. So I think just gripping fully on it is probably the better option. First and last one, again quite smooth. So I think there's something there for middle grippers, and you seem to automatically put your fingers around that little section, so it should make for a nice reference point. There's a few going quite smooth, so I think if you just normally grip slightly past the center, you'll probably find that quite a nice section to throw from. Last two quite smooth, so I'm fully on that section on the rear. It's got a very slight subtle feeling scallop, similar feel grip to the front section. It's hard to be sure. Maybe in some parts it might feel a little bit more grippy because the rings are a bit narrower and there's a few more cross cuts on there. Not a lot of difference in terms of the level. Bit all over on that one. But balance is not too bad from there. Definitely think there's something there for rear grippers as well. Some of them are going fairly smooth, so I suppose that's a good sign. Oh well. So there you go, that's the Love Darts Gen 2 darts. A very interesting looking dart and quite a few positions of grip on the dart, so I guess it really depends on where you're gripping it. If you like a scallop, that front section, very nice for the fingers. If you like a kind of a flared bull nose, it's very nice at the front as well. The kind of tapered saddle section there, probably not fully in the middle like I said, but again slightly quirky, but I'm sure some people will be very happy with it. And also the section on the rear, like a little subtle scallop, so nice one for rear grippers. So there's a little bit of everything in this dart for all kinds of grip positions, I should imagine. Very neatly machined it is as well. So if you fancy a set, like I said, I'm not sure how many sets Mark has got left. I think he only ordered over 50 or so sets. So I'll put the link up to his site where you can buy them in the description. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a close look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.